There it is. Oh, it was muted. I'm so close to having it not muted. Thanks, Roy. Thank you. Everybody, we know. We've got it. I've got it. My name was screamed 1,000 times. That's what you got to do, is you got to start spamming me in all caps. Oh, man. So now me just sitting here going like this and looking down here, me talking for a little bit made no sense whatsoever. But let me start it over. Let's do it again. Ready? Here we go. Welcome, everybody. Returning viewers, new viewers out there, and all you lurkers. You know, I was one of you lurkers out there. I had to fix my camera before. That's why it was like really low. That's what I was talking about there. I said tonight we're going to be talking about a Jurassic World Dominion picture that popped up sometime last week. Hopefully you fixed it, because Jurassic Souls is like can't hear you. But you know, I did what I could. If you guys can hear me, say, we can hear you. Okay, that would be great. That would be great. Instead of just, yes. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Is it working? Are we good? I don't know. I'm just going to go with it, I guess. We'll see what happens. But anyway, okay, you can... Yes, we can hear you. Anyway, so we're going to talk about the latest Jurassic World Dominion image. It was like last week sometime. It must have popped up after the stream last week. We've got some product pictures, and I went to go find some of them, and maybe they got taken down. I'm not too sure about that. We'll have to take a look in a little bit. And then we've got this Primal Ops. This Primal Ops, guys. Who wants to talk about Jurassic World Primal Ops or whatever? What is it called? I don't even know. But that's about that. I think we'll talk about that stuff. So I'm glad everybody can hear me now. We're good. We're live. We're doing it live. And, you know, mistakes have been made. So what are you going to do? It happens. Now everybody's catching up that they can hear me. Let's go ahead and say hello to some of the people that are out there tonight in the live chat. We've got a dinosaur out there. Hello. We've got Siaka. We've got Jurassic Souls. We've got Dodgson. We've got another dinosaur in Jurassic Work Products. We've got Michael here. We've got Jay Wolf. We've got Dinosaur 1. We've got Sean. Did I say Michael? We've got Michael. We've got Caleb. DJC. Jared's here. I'm going through them fast here tonight. Let's see. All right. Sean. Did I say Sean? I don't know. What's up, Sean? We got Carl here. Hey, Carl. And big shout out, of course, to Jurassic Souls. What do you think of Primal Ops? Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But also, what kind of Jurassic games would you like to see in the future? That's a good question. We can talk about that for sure. But as always, thank you so much, Jurassic Souls, for the kind donation to the channel. Really, really, really appreciate that. You know, you make us I don't know what I'm trying to say. You make us function over here. I would say that, but I literally just had my mic muted. So I don't know. I gotta look. You know, I got to hire somebody to make sure my mic's not muted. That's probably the next step. So step 1, buy mic. Step 2, hire somebody to make sure that it's not muted, because I can't do it. I'm bad at it. So thank you so much, Jurassic Souls. But we'll talk about Primal Ops later, and we'll talk about what other games. Just remind me if I don't bring that part up. But let's see. All right. Yep. Can't now. I'm at the can't hear you parts. All right. Cool. Skipping past all this. All right. Loud and clear now. You guys, this is gonna be my costume next year. It's just a muted mic. Wow. Hitting new lows here. Hello, Victoria. Huge fan of the Jurassic podcast. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Roy, for the awesome collection. Noticing that in the background. I don't know how you couldn't, but it's there. Wait, what's going on here? I got a camera stand here from filming stuff, and then this thing's turned around. There we go. How are we looking? My camera was all messed up before, but I think we're okay now. Maybe a little off center, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, nice to see everybody here. So first off, I want to bring it over to our website real quick before we get too far into the conversation. Let's see. We're going to go over to JurassicParkPodcast.com. If you guys are new, we do a weekly podcast all about Jurassic Park. And this week, we are talking about The Lost World. We have the Lost World Book Club. It is finally here. It's been a long time in the making. And if you didn't follow along last time, we did the Jurassic Park Book Club. Ben was the host of that segment. And same thing here. He hosts this one as well. And for the first episode 1, he got on James Hawkins and Steve Hurl from Jurassic Communicast to talk all about the first third of the book, which is from page 1 through to stopping at the third configuration. I always go to say iteration because that's what the first book was. But the third configuration, stop there. And that's where we read up to for the first episode of the Lost World Book Club. So this is a fun one. I have not had a chance to record any segments this time around. I previously was on the book club for the second episode. I was able to join Stephen Ray Morris and Jurassic Dave. This time we all had a big scheduling hiccup here, and the only one who could make it at that time was Jurassic Dave. And I believe Ben is working with Stephen Ray Morris to get that recorded. I don't know if I'll get a chance to do it or not, but I'm trying to send in my thoughts to read along. So if you guys are reading along as well, please send in your thoughts. So it's too late for this one, but if you want to include some in the next episode, that's fine too. But the next episode will be February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So make sure to get your thoughts in by the 12th. So I think that's a Saturday. So make sure to send in your thoughts by February 12th for the second third of the book, which is the third configuration and stopping at the fifth configuration. And then the third part, which is March 14th, is from the fifth configuration to the end. So, so it's going to be fun. I'm very, very excited for the book club. We already had a great response. There was a ton of people that reached out to be a part of it already. So like I said, Ben does interviews about the portions of the book, but then he includes your thoughts and feelings. So I called him myself and I'm like, hey Ben, I got some thoughts on this. So I recorded for a few minutes and just sent in something. You can do that very easily. Just pick up your phone and just record a voice memo and email that to JurassicParkBookClub@gmail.com. And Ben will make sure to include those in the next episode. So yeah, that was about that. There's a picture of me live streaming last week. But very, very interesting part of the book so far. Anybody have any thoughts real quick on the first portion of the book, if you remember anything about it? For me, it's been, like I've said many times, whether it's this stream or on the podcast or even in this episode, the previous episode there, I mentioned that it's been a long time since I've read The Lost World, and I forgot how much of like a spy thriller this book is. And especially this first part, it's like, oh my gosh, like it's literally just all a spy thriller. Because it really doesn't get into anything dinosaur related outside of referring to things, like referring to maybe what happened on the island and talking about if they exist still and just uncovering things like that. But it's really about the intrigue and the conspiracy and Dodgson trying to track down the information and Levine trying to get out there and track down the information at the same time, and then spies in between. It's really, really interesting. So very different book. And I think obviously very different book from the movie, but I think that there's some pretty interesting stuff that's in this portion of the book, stuff that really is probably going to pay off in Dominion, I would say. So if you're really interested to know like what is in Dominion, I think read this book. I think you might find a lot of interesting topics in this book. So yeah. Let's see. What have you guys said in anything about this so far? Victoria is definitely going to see Jurassic World Dominion this year. Yeah. Heck yeah. And let's see here. Jurassic Souls. Loving the novel so far. Love the build-up and how different it is from the movie and Biosyn. Yeah. That's what I'm really interested in. I love to know the differences between the book and the movie, but for me, it's like, what can we mine from this book for Dominion or future installments? I think there's a lot to learn from these books still. John just finished rereading this book tonight. Hey, well, good timing. Please send in some thoughts and feelings on the book. Go to our website and you can actually just click it right there, I think. Yeah, the email's right there. Jared says, Ben is lucky I narrowed down my topics and points down to 9 minutes. I had easily over a half hour's worth of things I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is there is a lot of stuff to talk about. What was the one thing that I picked? I pointed out in particular, Dodgson. Was it Dodgson? I think he was having a conversation about what they could do with dinosaurs. And he literally talked about a dinosaur preserve where people could hunt the dinosaurs. And I'm like, this is in Dominion. 100% this is in Dominion. Especially because it's this, in this one conversation he has with, I forget who the other guy was. He actually says lines from Hoskins in Jurassic World. And I think it's just this long payoff that's going to be beautiful to see. You know, Hoskins mentions that, like, we own these dinosaurs. Extinct animals have no rights. And that's the lines that Dodgson says in this book. So that is really interesting. Shane read The Lost World 13 times. Wow. Incredible. I've only read it a handful of times, and I forget so much of it. It's been years since I last read it. Michael, this is amazing. I only read the first book for a criminal justice class where we had a mock trial for John Hammond. Oh man, I would love to have seen that. That's amazing. What happened? What was the conviction? Did you throw him in jail? What's up with John? Where is he at? Is he in jail? Is he did he pay his way out of jail? Like, what's going on? Yeah, but anyway, very interesting stuff coming out of this book, and I'm very excited to hear what all of you have to say about it. So please send in your thoughts now. So that's what we got there. Take a look at some videos real quick. I don't know if you got a chance, but I was able to upload a toy hunt this week. So hey, here's our YouTube channel, I think. Hey, look, we're live. Yes, I did a toy hunt, which you can find right here. I was finally able to do another toy hunt. It's been a while. Hey, found some Valentine's Day stuff. Some candy from Fallen Kingdom, which I'm like, hey, well, Fallen Kingdom came out in 2018 in the summer, so technically this would be 2019's candy. So how old is this candy? Like, you want to give that to your sweetheart? Hey, sweetheart. Here, the love of my life. I have candy for you from 2019. Yeah, I don't know. Iffy. I'm not sure that I would utilize that candy. But anyway, that was one video I did. I uploaded that yesterday. And then 3 hours ago, I uploaded a video here, a special unboxing from Cretaceous Dave. Whoa. Who knew? I had no idea. Cretaceous Dave sent me a surprise care package, and I was able to unbox that. I think it was yesterday. And oh, let me show you. Should I just show you? I feel like I should just show you. He sent me this Ghostbusters figure here, and let me see here. He made me as a as a Ghostbuster. It has my name on there. Look at that. Where's the thing? Right there. JOST. And yeah, that's me. Yep, see, that's us. Anyway, go check out that unboxing. It was really cool. I really appreciate Jurassic Dave, or not Jurassic Dave, Cretaceous Dave. Sorry, there's a lot of Daves out there. The Dave from Camp Cretaceous, I really appreciate him too. I appreciate all the Daves that are out there. I have a cousin named Dave. But no, thank you, Cretaceous Dave, for sending that my way. That is really, really awesome, and I appreciate it so much. So what's next on our list? No articles, nothing over on our websites. But let's go ahead and dive into some of the topics for this week. So where was this picture? Let's see. That was on let's go over to Jurassic World Twitter. They probably posted it, I would think. All right, here we go. Bringing this up here in the chat. All right, there we go. Look at this. Fierce, or fiery, fierce, and ready for a fight. Welcome to the party, DeWanda Wise. Look at that. How awesome is this picture? I know it's, it's old news at this point. When was this posted? January 7th, and it is now, what is it, the 12th. So it's a long ways away by standards of today. But fantastic looking picture. And I love, she's got a taser there, which is really interesting and cool. Love the attire. I think that is really like a fantastic costume, especially next to Owen, who, hasn't changed. He literally is wearing the exact same clothes from Fallen Kingdom. So, I mean, as far as I can tell, I'm not a cosplayer and I'm not critiquing it too much, but it literally looks like the exact same clothes. But we do know that there are other clothes in this movie at some point. We do see him with like a red, like checkered, flannel or something like that. So, yeah, and a jacket. He's actually wearing a jacket at one point. But this is a pretty interesting picture. He's attacking with a knife. She's got a taser here. They're in the snow. And if you follow along with, Jurassic leaks and things like that, I'm not going to go into depth on that right now. But there was a leak a long time ago of the set, and it was in particular this scene and this sequence, and makes me very, very interested as far as what's happening here. What are they facing off against? I'm looking at their eye lines, and I feel like Owen is kind of looking, it looks like he's looking straight onward. But DeWanda Wise, she looks like she's looking a little bit upwards. I'm not sure if she's like they're facing off against a dinosaur. But at this point, who's pulling out these weapons if there's a dinosaur in front of you? What do you think? What do you think they're facing off against? Is there a team of mercenaries? Is there a dinosaur in front of them? Are they in trouble? Are they... Yeah, I mean, they're not like trying to be helpful like we've previously seen with Owen, wrangling the Parasaurolophus. But it's a very interesting picture. I think it's a lot of fun. I really want to know what you all think. But at the same time, I'm going to bring up another picture here. See if I can find it real quick. Because I think it's interesting to analyze this versus other pictures that have been released. And here's one. Let's go with this. All right, so I'm going to go over here, throw this in the link. But we have this article here from Variety, right? With Owen and, or, you know, Chris Pratt and DeWanda Wise. So, oh my gosh, why is this picture just getting smaller? Can we get like a bigger picture here? Let's see. Not much bigger. But anyway, you do see that they are wearing the same clothes. You know, I think that's pretty interesting to notate there. The same clothes you see, they're going through a very, very luscious jungle. He's got his knife. Maybe she has a taser somewhere. Don't know. She got the jacket. He's got his sleeves up. He also has that bandage on his hand, the same that he does over here. So what's the deal? What's the deal? How do you go from here to here? Look, it's totally possible that they're traversing the planet. I think that's probably the most likely circumstance here. And I think there's information out there to lead you to assume that that's what's happening. I know a lot of us are wondering if it does tie into Camp Cretaceous. I just want to know everybody's thoughts. I want to kind of just get the general vibe of the room, see what everybody's thinking, because I know there's been a lot of conversation about Camp Cretaceous and the different biomes and stuff, and how those kids were able to traverse from, you know, the swamp settings to the jungle settings to the desert to the snow, the tundra. So, you know, it's very curious. It's curious to see these same outfits, sleeves rolled up, bandage on, in both settings. Very interesting. So I don't know what it means. I don't know if they were going through this jungle and, you know, at the end of this path, there was an airplane or something, a boat. I don't know. And then they end up here. Very possible. But I guess it's also possible that there's biomes. I think the chance is very slim that that's the case. But you never know. You never know. So I want to hear what you guys are saying here. Thomas is very excited for the Dominion trailer. Yes, same. Owen's got some Rambo vibes for you? All right. Victoria bets there will be a new dinosaur waiting for them. Yeah, I don't know. I think it could go either way, but it's probably a dinosaur, right? But like with a dinosaur there, like, I don't know. Why are you facing off? Why are you pulling out these tiny weapons if there's a dinosaur there? I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Either way, if there's humans there, like Jared's thinking, I click it. I still don't know that Owen's the kind of guy to pull out a knife in a hand-to-hand combat situation with people. I don't know. Yep, and there's Michael saying the same thing that I was pointing out before. I don't know. You probably said that as I was mentioning it too. And Michael also says biomes. Maybe. Who knows? John wants to say that Camp Cretaceous Season 4 was incredible. There you go. And look, we're all on the same page. We're on the same page. Siaka is super curious because I can't imagine Owen using a knife on a dinosaur or a person. Exactly. That's like, I could see him using it more so on a dinosaur. if like he knows it's something brutal. But I don't know. The comment from the Jurassic World account: fiery, fierce, and ready for a fight. I wonder if they're talking. Are they talking about Dewandawais, or are they talking about a specific dinosaur, like the Pyroraptor or something like that was revealed in one of the articles recently? That could be interesting. I would love to see like something like a Pyroraptor in this snowy setting, facing off against them, being very fierce, fiery, and ready for a fight. That could be interesting. If there was a Brad X there, you definitely could take out those weapons. I would for sure, pull out that weapon. Dinosaur thinks it's helicopter with bad people. Of course a dinosaur would say that. You wouldn't say dinosaurs, would you? Yeah, Chris Pratt does look a little confused. Like, I'm trying to think of, is there any other instances where we've seen him look kind of like this? I feel like there was a moment where the rocket went off in Jurassic World, and he was on the ground, and he's getting up after, who was it? Echo blew up. Was it Echo? And I feel like he had this face on. So he was like taken aback by a rocket launcher. Wow. Rocky in Fallen Kingdom and Rambo in Dominion. Wow. Is that what happened? Did I miss something? Yo, I'm going to take out some dinosaurs. You want to join up with me? And, we'll take out these, Indominus Rex and, Scorpius. I don't know. I guess he knows about the Scorpius now. Pyroraptor would make sense in a snowy area for fiery. I have no idea like what, and I don't think it matters, where you would find a specific kind of dinosaur and what setting you will see it in this movie. I don't think, where they lived back in, dinosaur times. I don't think that really matters, because at this point, dinosaurs are spreading out wherever they want to, and who knows what other companies are working on this stuff. So, it could be, I don't know. It would be really interesting and a very cool image to see. And especially, I think if you're talking about like, I don't know, like, a very bird-like creature, and for that foreshadowing moment from Jurassic World, I don't know if this would be at the beginning of the movie or not or what, but like, could be cool. Yeah, maybe he just cut himself free and he's just like, oh, I'm standing here and there's like a puppy over there or something. There's zero things bad happening. I don't know. I think I just like, I lose myself and I just like get lost in these impressions. So yeah. I don't know why is it that I end up doing so many voices on this? What does that say about me? I have no idea. But anyway, I think it's pretty interesting, and I do think that some of the stuff that we saw in Camp Cretaceous surely will lead to Dominion in some form or fashion, whether it's biomes or whether it's controlled dinosaurs. I think the controlled dinosaurs is probably more likely. Honestly, if the Atrociraptors are controllable, and that to me is exactly where this movie should be going. I think that is the ultimate goal. Is you started Jurassic World with Owen training raptors with his hands and some rats or whatever and some clicks, and that being the ultimate form for them at that time. But then they stumble upon this form of control, which Jurassic movies have always been about control, and Dominion is literally, the word Dominion is it means control or something like that. It's very it means control. So I think that this movie could be like the Atrociraptors are completely controlled dinosaurs that they can send in on missions and things like that. I think that would be really interesting. So I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that's what I was saying. Was I think that's probably the aspect that carries over to Dominion. But biomes, who knows? It's possible, I guess. The clothing, very, very interesting. But we do know that, they were wearing the same clothes that they were wearing in Nublar as they were wearing in California, because they took a boat and they did not have time to change. So we know that, this happens all the time. So who knows? But all right, so let's go ahead and let's move on. That was the only pictures, I think, right? I do want to move over to some product pictures, which I was going to talk about something else, but I do not have that here. I was going to reference Collect Jurassic, and Collect Jurassic, always a good source for information, whether it's new stuff coming out. Here is of course I gotta log in. Anyway, here is a backpack that I thought was interesting, but the main thing is actually not even there. I was going to showcase those Jurassic World Dominion Smithsonian things. So I'm wondering if somebody said, "Hey, Collect Jurassic, you mind taking those down?" Seems likely. But this is interesting. I'm digging this backpack here, and I think it's very telling of the fact that, hey, this was probably supposed to be in the movie itself, and then once COVID happened and things got extended and things shifted around a little bit, and then they decided, hey, let's not cut this into the film, let's cut it out. But I think it's interesting, like a short got a backpack, a prologue got a backpack. That's pretty cool. Very, very fun design. I think that's really cool. So there you go. There's some merch for Jurassic World Dominion. Now let me try to track down this thing. Anybody else know? Anybody got them out there? Let's see. Somebody's probably got these pictures. Oh, Target. Oh, thank you, Alexa. I was not asking for meal kits, but in case you want a meal kit, no subscription required for the week of January 13th. Here's number 1 is a butcher bundle. That one is made by Owen. He's got his knife, and there you go. I should mute that for the recording. Anyway, Target does not have them available. They do have on their website Smithsonian Jurassic World Dominion Prehistoric Projector Science Kit, but product not available. They also do have the Smithsonian Jurassic World Dominion Amber Dig Site Kit, but product's not currently available. Let me see if I can find some images real quick. There we go. There they are. I'll just bring it. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, here we go. Hey, Target, you might have removed them from the site, but they do still exist from your site. So there you go. There you see one of them right now, right? And here is the other one. All right. So where's my stream? Going back to the stream. Expand these a little bit. And we'll start with this one here. So we just talked about the backpack from over on Collect Jurassic's Instagram. And previously, like I was saying, these other ones were there, but I guess maybe somebody had them take them down. But Smithsonian STEM kits here, amber dig, and you have a little chisel, a little hammer, and you've got some amber pieces with is there like teeth up there? They look like, oh no, there's eggs. I don't know what they are. They either look like eggs or human teeth, which I really hope they're eggs. It looks like there's maybe some glasses in there, protect your eyes. You got mosquitoes and different bugs, butterfly, pretty cool. A little dig site. Of course, we've got this awesome render here of the T-Rex, probably one of the best looking ones that have been, released merch wise, over the past, how long has it been? Since 2015. So we've got a logo on there too. Very cool. But, this is certainly not anything that I would probably ever get, but I know my son would really dig this. Why did I make that? I didn't even mean that was just like such a dad joke, but like that wasn't intentional. Disappointment on my face when I said dig this. Of course he would dig it. It's an amber dig set. Of course. But anyway. That's the first one. The next one is the prehistoric projector. Very cool. You get a little bit more of that render of the T-Rex. And then you've got a bunch of random things here. Parasaurolophus. They're very blurry. You got a T-Rex. Some other stuff. I know there's a bunch of dinosaurs that like Lewis had pointed out up top. I think this is Diplodocus here. I don't know what this says. Triceratops, obviously. Not all of these need to be anything that are in Dominion, but a lot of sets like this will just include different renderings from whatever. It's from the Smithsonian. I don't know, but nice little set here. Pretty cool to see some stuff coming out over the past few days. Some Dominion styled things, and it's always great to see that rendering of the new T-Rex. That's fantastic. So yeah, so we've made it through a bunch of things so far. Any comments on these products here? The Rex render looks really cool, or pretty cool. Cretaceous Dave's finally here. Thank you again, Cretaceous Dave. I already showed it off here in this stream as well. I grabbed it from behind me, and I was showing off the likeness comparison to me, and it was pretty spot on. So thank you again. Finally, you made it here. Yes. Sometimes getting those kids to bed is very difficult. Yes. Joshua loves that backpack. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. I mean, I guess. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, and coming from you, I know that's really exciting to have these educational, toys and things like that, where you can actually get your hands dirty and dig, and and make dumb jokes like I did by mistake. But yeah, it's always good to have these kinds of things. I know I picked up a few of the skeleton sets, whatever those were called, back around Fallen Kingdom. And I know my son always loves those dig sets, like where it just comes with like an egg. And when the pandemic first started, we had this big box of eggs that are, they're clay or whatever, just hardened. And I took a bunch of them and I put them out in our sandbox. And it was literally like the first day of the pandemic. We were like, I don't know what to do. What are we gonna do? So we just found some of these things and I hid them in the sandbox. And then we went in the sandbox and we were digging for these, and he was discovering them, and it was really, really fun. And yes, they're like cheesy little dinosaurs inside, but it's all about the experience. And I think when you have educational toys like this, and I know Jurassic is not necessarily the thing you want to go to for education, which I always tell people, no, don't do that. But it's a good way in. It's a good foot in the door, right? So I think they're doing a good job here. So hopefully we see more stuff like this. And I think kids will love it, especially projector stuff too. I know my son would dig that as well. Thomas can't wait to see what kind of shirts they release. Has all the movies already out, logos cut in half? I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of stuff they come out with. I think we should be at the peak right now. The Jurassic World, the merch and a lot of the renderings and things like that on the packages were not so great, and they've stepped it up for Fallen Kingdom. A lot of things looked great, but there's still a long way to go. And hopefully by now they've like figured it out. They're like, all right, Dominion, we got to get going. We got to have all the best stuff, all the greatest merch. So hopefully we have some cool shirts and things like that. Over the past few years, they've had a lot of brand deals with, Reebok or Dead something or other. I don't know. There's a lot of different companies out there. I know there's like things that are out in Universal or just, online or whatever. And the partners that they've been working with for the merch, it's been really, really cool. So I'm very interested to see what happens with Dominion. DJC loves the amber design. Dinosaur loves the amber dig. Jay Wolf's nephew will love that dig set for sure. Well, Jared, we do have one more topic to discuss. Primal Ops. But you got somewhere to be? Where are you going? Am I holding you up? Yeah, those sets were really cool for recreating like a Lockwood style place. That was my intention. I mean, they're just sitting in a cabinet, so I don't know how much my cabinet looks like Lockwood Manor right now, or estate, or whatever you want to call it. But I like that, Maisie came with that the base with the T-Rex head and stuff like that. I wish there was more stuff like that we could have had for Dominion. I mean, for Fallen Kingdom. Man, just imagine like a Lockwood playset. That would be so awesome. I know Lego did one, but something more. Yeah, Siaka points out that a lot of the packaging is now seemingly yellow. Yeah, for sure. It does seem like that. We've seen a bit of packaging here and there from different brands and things like that. So yeah, I think they're really heavily leaning into the amber. So it'll be interesting. I know you had mentioned, I think it was you that mentioned it before. The sight of the Dominion logo is interesting to me. We still haven't seen a plain 2D logo for it yet, like other films had, such as the blue Jurassic World one. Yeah, I feel like the rollout for logos and such for Dominion has been so weird. It's been so strange. It felt like we always had these logos for the other movies, and when Fallen Kingdom was announced, they gave us the big cover art and everything like that. But Dominion has kind of rolled out a little bit slower with their logos, and they've kind of transitioned from like all kinds of different kinds of logos, and I'm like, I don't know what kind of logo we got here. What are we using? I've like always said, I just want to see what is the logo, because like the prologue had that really awesome, backlit logo. It was very, very cool look. We've got this amber thing. We have just the amber itself without the words, I think. We also have the retro style, like red and yellow and black logo. So there's so many different kinds of logos for this movie. I don't know what we're doing. Like, just give us the logo. With Fallen Kingdom, you know what the logo is. Jurassic World, you know what the logo is. But right now, I'm like, I guess, is it this? Is it this one? Tell me. Getting mad about the logos. Yeah, Cretaceous Dave wants those pool floats and things like that. Yeah, I remember seeing a few of them, and then I didn't see any more. Yeah, hopefully we get some more stuff like that. They were always so big and silly. So yes, please bring them back. But what do you guys say we move on to our final topic for the night, which I know pretty much nothing about, but let's talk about Primal Ops. So where are we going? We're gonna go here. What is this? We're gonna talk about this game. So we know that this was like talked about a little while back. We did segments on it on the Jurassic Wire. We probably talked about it here as well on the live streams. But now we're getting some good looks at it because it's out. It's a thing that's out there in the world, some part of the world. Not my part of the world, I don't think. Let me double check while we're sitting here. Let me see. I still don't think it's here, but I just changed around a bunch of things on my phone, so I'm like, where is the App Store? I don't even know. Who do I go in the App Store ever? Am I just talking to myself now? Yeah, probably. What do I type? I was just talking for no reason and then not typing. And I typed, I don't know if you guys have this problem, but I type the word Jurassic constantly. I cannot type Jurassic. My phone doesn't like me. It only wants to type Jurassic. And I'm like, look, I've been doing this show since 2015. That's like 7 years. Hey, phone, can you type the word Jurassic? Not Jurassic. I don't want to watch Jurassic Park. I don't know what that is. I want to watch Jurassic Park with a J, not an H. Okay? I know you're listening to me, and you're doing this on purpose. You're always listening. I got Alexa over here giving me, delivery options for food. So at least the least you can do, phone, is type J. Okay? And also, it's not in the store. It's not in the App Store. But let's go ahead. I don't know what this video is, but we have a video here. Dr. Omar Wilson. Oh, let me take a listen, I guess. You want to use stimulus to pay off your mortgage if you've missed any payments? Probably so loud. God, are you kidding me? I muted my own mic. Oh, where's the guy that I paid for this? Where is he? I need like somebody to text me. Can somebody text me when I do this? Because like otherwise I get away from the chat and then I don't see the chat anymore and I'm just looking at this video. But anyway, that was fun, wasn't it? Let's get back to this. So I don't necessarily think this game looks any good. I think it looks, standard, mobile game, nothing very fun. It looks like something that'll maybe occupy my time for 10 minutes or so, but I don't know. Yeah. Oh my gosh. How long was I muted for? Like, honestly, how long? Yeah. Oh my God. I must have been muted for so long. Anyway, I don't know if you guys heard me, but I was looking for it in my app store for a while. I know I checked like a bunch of times earlier today and, of course, nothing, but I just checked now again and there was still nothing. But I know people have been playing it and the conversation has been mixed, right? It's been like, hey, this is interesting and kind of fun, but also there's other people out there that are saying, hey, it's terrible. Okay, so at least I guess you heard me. I mean, that's not the word I was saying, but okay. What? How did it get muted? When did that happen? Did like my nose on there? No. I have no idea how that got muted. Let's check the tape. As soon as the trailer started, I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Nope, still playing. But yeah, it doesn't really look all that fun to me. I'll play it for a little bit. And is this a Ludia game? I have no idea. I don't know, but it looks very much, it's got the same, character artwork and stuff like that we saw out of like Jurassic World, the game or whatever, with the characters in the corner just sitting there like this. So very similar to that stuff. And I'm not too into it, to be honest. I'm not too into it. But what are you going to do? Janice Williams, director of field ops here. Oh my God, we got an ad for CVS. And I don't know if I think I was muted, but like I was saying, this guy's just straight up murdering everybody. Like, I know it's got that. Oh, look at that thing going. It's got the trank sound, but like I feel like he's just taking out people left and right. And of course, it seems like, at least from what I can tell, it's taking this Dominion style approach where I guess dinosaurs are out all over the place. But like, it just seems very chaotic. Not the kind of game I'm looking for personally, but I don't know. Maybe some people are. I know Gaming Beaver was playing it. Is he having a good time? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's a game. It's got snowy conditions here, waiting for servers. And I know there's something about like a Fang. What is that company? It's like some sort of like trackers or something that are like Fang something or other. Some bad guys. Yeah, I don't know. I do like that character. That's cool, pretty cool looking character. He does look like he would be straight out of Jurassic, so that's kind of cool. Mike Riley, at your service, with my trank dart gun. Siaka says, yeah, a member of the community made the Pachyrhinosaurus fan art. Yeah, I saw that. Steam Blust, what's the name on there? Something like that. I did see that artwork was kind of ripped from that artist, so that's kind of strange and sucky. But yeah, that stuff happens all the time. They probably mistook it for the official Pachyrhino design. So that's the thing with, and I think that was based off of a Jurassic World Evolution mod or something like that. That happens where like you Google an image and you're like, oh, this is cool. This has got to be from the game, right? What, it looks so good. Hey, but it's not. It's not. If you just look on the corner, it says who the artist is. So that stuff happens all the time, unfortunately. But yeah. Hey, John, what are you playing games for at school? Do schoolwork. Don't play Jurassic games at school. What are you doing? Learn. John, you need to learn. Okay. Yeah, I figured they were trank darts. Fang Force? Is it with a U? Is that for real? Or no, okay. This dinosaur is saying something else. Fang Force. Yeah, that's why I was confused, because I was like looking at the sets and I'm like, well, this looks like, you know, broken down areas and things like that, but also there's streets and Fang Force stuff all over and fences. I'm like, what is this like facility? Like, where are we completing missions here? I don't really know. But yeah, I don't know. It's a game, and it's all set on the East Coast apparently. So like, I don't know. All right. Well, not too huge of a fan of this, but I don't know. School is boring. Hey, but learn. It's better to learn. Make it not boring. I don't know what to say because it can be boring, but I don't know. I've got no insight for you. Yeah, I think it's that one with the 4 raptors all together, right? In like a square image. I think that's the one. I don't know when this is supposed to be released. It's apparently released in some parts of the world, but not so much here. I don't know. I don't know. And that doesn't explain Echo's 315 other color variations. Yeah, no, it doesn't. But yeah. Well, Michael, I got some bad news for you. Looks like maybe they didn't make any stops. They just went right through Pennsylvania. So maybe you'll get lucky. But those dinosaurs are in Pennsylvania. So yeah, I don't know. We keep an eye out for the Fang Force too. You know, I don't know what they're about, but they sound bad. Maybe are they vampires? I don't know. That we have to deal with now. But anyway, that's Jurassic World Primal Ops. Look, I didn't really expect much from the game. I'll give it a fair shake. I'll check it out. I will say that like I've gone through waves of playing those, like the Park Builder one. I played that for a while. I played that for a very long time, and then I gave up on it, and then I literally never came back to it. And then the other one, Jurassic World Alive, I played that for a long time. Then I stopped. Then we re-downloaded it, and my son plays it all the time. And every now and then I'll dive into that as well and play along with him. But you know, that one's fine. That one's pretty fun. But yeah, I don't know. It's so hard. It's so hard to get interested in a game like this when, you know, console games or PC games or whatever are just so good, you know. Evolution, I don't know if I'll ever dive back into that. I really want to sometime, but like I want to play other things. So I'm kind of stuck right now with Jurassic Gaming. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want from these things. I don't want to be shooting dinosaurs. I really don't want that to be a thing. Are they vampire? I don't know. And yeah, give us that HHN house, please. That would be fantastic. I think you know, I would love that. I would love to see a house, you know, where you walk in and you don't know, the dinosaurs are on your side, and it's just you're fighting against vampires, Jurassic vampires. There you go. Vamp 93. Oh my god. Well, pitch this right now. Go. Pitch this. This is amazing. Vamp 93. Yes. Please. And then, you know, in the scare zone, you just have Big Hat, No Kettle playing, because like that's the only song I can think of that relates to Jurassic. That's not like John Williams or you know, Michael Giacchino or Don Davis or whatever. You're just walking around New York and it's just that song, just the only time. That's the only song that plays, and you just got to watch out for vampires. Dinosaur, what do you? Come on, are you kidding me? No vampires? Well, there goes that. There goes that idea. I don't know. That's if you'd ask me, what do I want from Jurassic Gaming? It's vampires. I want vampires. Okay. All right. So moving on to, actually, I have one more topic to discuss here tonight. Vampires. No, that's it. Anyway, please do us a favor and join up with the Lost World Book Club. I hope you've all been reading along with the Lost World Book Club. This is the first episode. It just came out this week, and you can catch up. There's still time. Read the first third of the book. And if you want to send in thoughts on the first third, you can do that as well. But currently, we're going to be looking for the second third of the book. So the third iteration, stopping at, oh yeah, the cafe song. There you go. Yeah, that's a good one too. And stopping at the fifth iteration, configuration. I can never get that right. But yes, please send in your thoughts on that. Jurassic Park Book Club at gmail.com. And make sure those are audio files. So record those on your phone, send those in. Let us know what you think about the book. And we'll include those in the next episode. So make sure to have those in by February 12th. And we'll add you to the Valentine's Day. It'll be a lovely Valentine's Day themed episode with, I forget what happens in the middle of this book, but whatever happens in the middle of the book, probably not very heartwarming. I don't know if there's any vampires, but you know, it'll probably be fun no matter what. Anyway, Like I said, please go check out our videos. We got 2 videos up there. One was a special video, Cretaceous Dave. Thank you again so much. You sent over a package and I unboxed it on the channel. It was so awesome. I'm still like just blown away that exists now in my collection. So please check out that video. And I also did a toy hunt where I tracked down some of the latest stuff. I was able to pick up Pierce, wherever it is. Guys, I've just got packages all over the place. All right. I don't know when I'm going to ever open them. I have nowhere else to put anything. My shelves are full. Is this stream just me yelling all the time, like about like everything? I'm not necessarily mad. I'm just yelling. Why? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. Let me go ahead and put this picture up here. Please go to JurassicParkPodcast.com. Find us over there. You can find all of our information. You can meet the team. You can find the podcast. You can find us on YouTube and everywhere else. We are all over the place. Spotify. And if you're listening on Spotify to the podcast, please go and give us a 5-star review. They finally opened up reviews over there. Can't really write a review, but you can or add some 5 stars. And if you want to write a review, go over to Apple Podcasts, write us a review. We do tend to read those at the end of the episode. So if you want some fun thoughts in there, go ahead. I will read those at the end of the episode. So yeah, please go to JurassicParkPodcast.com. Also go follow us over on Twitter, Jurassic Park Pod, Instagram, Jurassic Park Podcast. And we just crossed 10,000 followers on both of those, like days apart. So that was fantastic. I don't know how that happened days apart. But thank you to each and every person that's followed us on any of these social media accounts. And just a heads up, I changed the logo all over the place. So we finally, I think, have transitioned away from it. Might be in the bottom of this video if you're on YouTube. We finally transitioned away from the Jurassic logo, and we're now using this logo that you see here on the left all over the place. So if you're looking on any of your podcast services, it will be that logo there. But yeah, I'm very, very excited to finally have that one there. Please go find us all over the internet, everywhere. TikTok, Facebook, Amazon Music, I guess, Audible. We're on there. So if you want to listen to The Lost World, we're on there too. We're not a book, but we are a podcast. But yes, thank you so much. It's been so much fun. Any final things here? Still not a Sabretooth toy. Yes, let's get that. See you next time. Good stream as always. Good night, everybody. Dinosaur's still going to be here for a minute. Well, I'm not. So enjoy, Dinosaur. Have a great time while I'm gone. But I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. We will be back, as always, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday. And check out the new episodes on Mondays. Thank you so much. Let's get out of here. How do we do this? Hit the tape.